Hi, my name is Bulelani Mzila, and I am gender non-conforming, a gender diversity political activist, and my pronouns are they, them. I am the founder of Isibani Civil Society Forum, which is there to advocate for the LGBTIQ community's issues and rights within political spaces as well as in government. It is very important as an organization or as an activist to know your message and have it to know your message and be able to frame it in a right way so that you get the results that you are looking for. A frame really gives structure, it gives weight, it gives agency as well as clarity to the message that you want to bring across. When we started forming Isibani Civil Society Forum in 2019, it was really important for us to understand what we want to do and what we want to achieve and what we would like to get out of the LGBTQI community as well as the allies that we were identifying within different political parties and in government sphere. So it was important to frame our message in a way that we do not spend more than a minute trying to explain what we do, who we are, and what we are hoping to get out of that person. So it is really important to have your message clear, straightforward, and for it to be personal. In 2019, we actually recognized as Isibani Civil Society Forum that the trans community wasn't getting gender-affirming healthcare. Only one hospital in KwaZulu Natal was providing gender-affirming healthcare. So it was really important for us to engage with the trans community and as well as with the Department of Health and highlight the issues that the trans community are faced with, to come up with a singular sort of sentence that would speak to what we are hoping for as a Isibani Civil Society Forum from the political parties, from the allies, as well as government. So we came out with Stand With Us, and it was clear, conscious, and it was speaking to, if you do not understand about the LGBTIQ community, here we are as Isibani, and we'll be able to help you to stand next to us when we have given you information. So after you have framed your message and you have come out with the specification of your message, the intention for your message, you really need to understand your audience. In our case for Isibani Civil Society Forum, and when we were advocating for gender-affirming healthcare in the province, our audience was the political parties, government officials, as well as the general population, so that they are able to understand what is gender-affirming healthcare. We needed to gather information, which we did through going to TransHope and speaking to the different trans individuals on the issues that they are facing, as well as we did a documentary speaking on the issues that are faced by the trans community. So we had to then put all of these things together and then spread our message. So we posted our documentary on social media, which is one of the greatest ways you can spread your message because it is instant and it is very reasonable. We then sent out press releases to newspapers as well as radio stations, and we were able to be featured on a newspaper, and they were able to reference the work we have posted on social media and actually put it online, because the article was both released on their online platform as well as on the physical paper. With the radio station, we were able to get a feature on a current affairs show, because they speak on political issues and service delivery issues, and we had an interview where we talked about the issues that are faced by the LGBTIQ community, specifically on gender affirming healthcare and the need for gender affirming healthcare in the province. And of course, the audience was broader because we really do not know who is listening to radio, where they are, where they stay, and it is really important for the LGBTIQ community to be able to spread their work in the general population, because they are the ones who are homophobic, transphobic, and biphobic. We at Isibani take framing and messaging seriously. A good frame needs to have fairness, and it needs to speak to justice. It needs to be affirming and inclusive and have an inclusive language. It needs to be conscious, and it needs to be understandable, also straightforward, simple, and clear. Our message has always been stand with us at Isibani, and that is because people really need to understand the issues that are faced by the LGBTIQ community. And again, a good message really helps you to understand your intention, which ultimately gives you a clear picture of your outcome.